yeah. Like, swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Dani in the house, in the house, in the house. Avengers in the house, in the house, in the house, in the house. Swords up, turn up, turn up. Let's get messy, let's get nosy, let's go, let's go. Give him the tea, give him the news, give him the biz, give him the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Who gon' check me? I'm playing chess, you playing checkers. Checkmate, checkmate. Next caller. Swords up, swords up, swords up, swords up, 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 up. I don't like you, can't stand you. If it's up, then it's stuck. It's stuck, stuck, stuck. Swords up, swords up, swords up, swords up, 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 up. You're mad, they mad. You're pressed, they pressed. Got you bothered, they bothered. Got you triggered, they triggered. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, swords up, swords up. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Let's go, start the show, symbol, we in chill, let's go, Avengers, assemble, lights, camera, action, we ready, stay ready, stay ready. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, Avengers, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, then slice.
Tell the haters your biz what cost you. Don't tell them nothing, don't let them know nothing. Move it silent, keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret, keep it cute, keep it class, keep it moving, keep them watching, keep them guessing, keep them guessing, keep them hate. I plead the fifth, back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence, that's none of your biz, no biz. I'm moving in silence, I'm moving in silence. Tell a hater your biz will cost you. Don't tell them nothing, don't let them know nothing. Move it silent, keep it to yourself, keep it a secret. Keep it cute, keep it class, keep it moving, keep them watching, keep them guessing, keep them hating, they jealous, and they knows it, praying I fail, praying I lose, praying I fall, not telling you nothing, not letting you in, not letting you be in my circle. Stay out of my biz, stay out of my face, stop asking me questions, you heard what I said, stop asking me questions, don't make me get ratchet. Get ratchet. I plead the fifth, back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence, that's none of your biz, no biz. I'm moving in silence, I'm moving in silence. You wanna know my plans, my actions, how I move, how I groove, what I'm gon' do, when I'm gon' do it. You wanna know my goals, my steps. You out of my biz, 21 questions. Next question, skip now, dip. I plead the fifth, back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz, that's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence, that's none of your biz, no biz. I'm moving in biz. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence. Tell a haters your biz what cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Moving silent, moving silent. Keep it to yourself. Get a seat. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Keep it classy. Class. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. Keep them hating. Keep them hating. I plead the fifth. Back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 Biz. I'm moving in silence. 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 None of
This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
Hey everybody, I'm back. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are being spoiled because I'm giving y'all all these lives over this weekend. But now remember, tomorrow is Monday, okay? This is the weekend, okay? So don't be too spoiled. Then you're gonna keep on getting these videos. But let me do this quick live right here. Well, you know I say quick and then it lasts longer than I expect. But on your way in here, please support your girl by, smashing that like button. So yeah, we're back for Monster Mom. But let me say this, for everyone wondering, I did a live this morning because I'm an early bird. I get up early no matter. I'm like one of those people, no matter what time I go to bed, I always wake up early in the morning at the same time. Okay, I'm timed for that. So with that being said, I did a live early this morning, and that was a 5-hour live, almost like 5-hour live. So yeah, so this live is not going to be 5 hours. Okay, so, but I feel like this is an important topic because of what dropped today. But before I talk about this topic, I want to make sure that give a trigger warning. This topic is topic heavy, unlike this morning's live. We will be discussing things such as DV, domestic violence, SA, sexual assault, mental health, and things like that. So if you or someone needs help or assistance, there are hotlines, should I say, the National Domestic Violence Hotline and the Sexual Assault Hotline, which I will refer to as SA moving forward, and DV for domestic violence moving forward. And the DV hotline is 1-800-799-7233, and that's 1-800-799-7233. And there's RAIN, and that number is 1-800-656-HOPE, and that's 1-800-656-HOPE, and that RAIN is the SA hotline, okay? So if you are, going to be triggered by this live, or you're already in a certain mood or experiencing certain things in your life, and this video can be triggering, I suggest you exit this video and come back to another video, okay? That's more, it's not as heavy, okay? Or triggering. Now, I want to say this. This is not new for a lot of people. Like, let me say this. The new topic is new, as such as a new development. Ryder Root has a daughter named Na, for those that don't know. So this will be new to you, seeing Ryder Root's daughter. And she's grown at this time, her adult daughter, who came on here to tell her story of SA, which has been corroborated by Ryder Root herself, which she has admitted, yes, her daughter was SA along with another daughter by an ex that now lives in Maryland, who has custody, yes, of her minor son. Yes, you heard it right. I'm sure you heard my previous video that Roddy Root's ex baby daddy raped 2 of her daughters and still has custody of her minor son in Maryland, and she is doing nothing about it, which I reported on before. And that son has been raised by the rapist and Farrah, his stepmother. And it's interesting, you know, the rapist married Farrah, and then her current living boyfriend, who is not the father of baby Trees, Karan, he married another woman. So she is not married. She says her husband, she is not married to him. He's actually still on papers, married to someone else. And her ex-baby daddy, James Towns, is married to Farrah. So she's never been married, legally married on papers. Okay. So she is kind of like jealous and envious of the people that these men in her life are actually married and not have actually wiped her up. So with that being said, this is her daughter, Nah, that I'm going to be talking about today. And her daughter is going to be discussing recent events that happened that have been corroborated by Roddy Root. Okay. This is her testimony, and I will say partially corroborated. Okay. The main details have been corroborated by Roddy Root herself. So I will also say this, that Nah does have mental health issues, and she has acknowledged that she has mental health issues. So this is not something that, you know, is in question. Okay. But I want to be clear that mental illness does not mean that everything she says is a lie. We're not going to invalidate all of her experiences just because she has mental illness. It also doesn't mean that people get to hurt and harm people and attack people with mental illness and then hide behind that diagnosis. So people cannot like hurt her and then say, oh, well, you know, and try to discredit her, should I say, and say, oh, well, she has mental illness, don't believe her. We're not going to be doing that either, especially when a lot of this is corroborated, backed by Roddy Root herself. And another thing I don't do is allow people to hurt other people and then hide behind their diagnosis. So just because you have a mental illness, you can't hurt people and hide behind your diagnosis. Now, depending on what type of mental health issue you have, sometimes there is something that is causing you to harm other people because of that mental health issue. But there are some that it isn't. So it depends on what type of mental health issue it is. But you understand what I'm saying when people some people weaponize mental illness like Jag. Well, she says she's bipolar. She does things that is not based on her being bipolar. It's because of her intentional actions on others. Okay. So does her daughter have credibility? Nah. Yes, she has credibility because when she talks about these experiences, especially traumatic stories, a lot of times it's corroborated by Roddy Root. Okay. And then Roddy Root tries to discredit her daughter by saying she's mentally ill at the same time while backing her stories, especially the more crazy events, should I say. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. And I also want people to know I'm always objective as possible in trying to acknowledge and not have biases, obviously, right? But I try to be fair across the board, and that includes talking about Nah herself. So Nah did admit that she put her hands on her father, and I'm not excusing that. Putting your hands on someone is wrong. But context in this situation also matters, and that's not to excuse her actions, but her father was not someone that was consistently present in her life while growing up. And so he's one of those fathers kind of like absent when someone's young and a minor. And then when they're an adult later in life, they try to, I guess, make up for it or try to have something at that point. Okay. And her father had a relationship with Roddy Root when Roddy Root was a minor. So Nah is saying, I guess her father was 21 and Roddy Root was 14 and underage. Okay. The father also has a history of being unstable, instability. He has an issue with drug use, and and to be honest, it's not hard to tell that he has used drugs, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's still using drugs. Okay. Um, so we're not dealing with stable parental figures, and that means maternally or paternally, the mother and father are unfit. So I do believe that not in that way, and in that case, she's a product of her environment, a product of her upbringing of two unfit parents. So even if your adult child is wrong, I want to say this. Even if she's wrong in some cases, you don't respond by escalating the violence. You don't respond by threatening harm, or as far as the way. Let me be clear. I'm not talking about parents that have minors and they're talking about disciplining their child. I'm talking about actually chasing someone with a bat while they're pregnant and then threatening to kill them. That's too far. So let me clarify that, okay? And taking matters into your own hands when you can just try to call the police to handle certain situations. So when he's saying that the daughter, I guess, put her, she put her hands on her father and she's pregnant, that would be a time to call the police or mental health. It's not a time for you to engage in any physical escalation, physical violence or anything like that. Restrain the person and get help. Okay. Especially if you're that person's father, you don't start, going into some sort of tussle. Weird. Okay. If she's pregnant and there is conflict, de-escalate, restrain, call the police. Do not, a grown man fighting a daughter is not a good look, especially when she's pregnant. Especially, and also if you're an absent parent. Okay. So what is confirmed, I want to say before we get into the videos, these are short videos, not that long, so I won't hold you forever and ever. But what's confirmed is her mother did chase her with a bat. Her mother knew she was pregnant, and her mother threatened to kill her. And her mother, what was it? Her mother allegedly exposed certain things. Well, she did expose things, but I don't know if these things are true. She alleged that she has certain medical conditions and she should not have released this information. And why would you do that? You're a nurse and you should know not to try to reveal someone's medical information or health conditions, especially your daughter, to try to expose her to the internet. I don't know if those allegations, I'm not going to repeat it either. But if it's true or whatever, you should not have disclosed your daughter's health. If she didn't go live on her own channel to disclose it, you had no business doing it. But of course, you want to humiliate, embarrass, and shame your daughter and trash her as much as possible. And I do have audio of her mother admitting to chasing her with a bat and, threatening to kill her. Okay, so it's not a lie. So we are not debating if it happened. Let's be clear. We are discussing the behavior of a monster mom. That's what we're really going to be discussing, y'all. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and listen to the video. And for that long intro, that's to get people caught up that are new. There are a lot of people that are new in this sector. They have no idea what's going on. Okay. Oh yeah, exactly. Thank you, JoJo. Roddy Root does it for coins. She does it for money. She's trying to get a bag off of it. And to be honest, if you listen to Roddy Root's side, she says that she said she came outside and her daughter had a gas can. Like as if her daughter was going to blow up the house. How many of y'all believe that her daughter came out there with a gas can to blow up the house? Like, she just made that up. Like you made that part up because you wanted to try to justify your actions of chasing her with the bat and threatening to kill her as if she came there to unalive you. What I believe is that I believe that Na is homeless because she keeps on talking about having a home soon and having a home and possibly having a home. And so I believe that she's homeless, and I believe that she's trying to live with her father. It didn't work. It led to some sort of altercation, and maybe she's hoping that her mother will take her in because she's homeless. Now on the flip side, I'm not going to say, okay, well, Roddy Root you know, people should take in all relatives because they're homeless. Sometimes relatives have certain issues, whether it be mental illness, drugs, or other things. Some people are not going to take them into the home because they have a minor child there and they want that other child's safety, and that's fine. It's up to you who you want in your home or not in your home. However, there's no need for all the horror this and horror that. There's no need for chasing her with a bat. There's no need for to threaten to kill her. So please don't say, oh, well, she doesn't have to let her live. People try to minimize things or go to something else. Like, oh, well, she doesn't have to let her daughter live there. She has to protect baby trees. She can do that without the escalation of threatening to kill her daughter, calling her all these whores all day and night, and without chasing her with a bat. Press 1 if you understand what I'm saying. People like to always skip over the real issue and minimize it to, well, she has issues. She doesn't want her staying in the house. Okay, well, she doesn't have to do these things that she has done. Okay, Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on.
But I have a story time for y'all. Somebody assaulted me. I'm gonna just give y'all a little preview. Someone assaulted me, and I'm gonna tell you guys who. And it's like, no, I'm playing, talking like that. I'm playing, but I'm being silly. But anyway, I got a good ass job, and I'm about to have 2 jobs. Yes. I'm not gonna tell you the positions, but it's really good jobs. It's actually a career, both of them. And you know, one job for real, I don't even need 2 jobs. I just want it so I can hurry up, you know, get a car and a 2-bedroom apartment or 3. Yeah, so I can have my son with me. Yeah, that part. Yeah, and I can afford it by myself thanks to just with one job alone. My one job alone, I can afford it by myself. A 2 or 3 bedroom apartment if I wanted to. But for now, I'm gonna just get a 2-bedroom apartment because you know I still want to be like responsible and save money and stuff like that. And yeah, so I was having a rough patch, but
so right here she is discussing like her future jobs, housing that she's hoping for. It shows that she's hoping for stability or wishing for stability, and things like that, and looking to have something. Okay. Now, sometimes people with her like mental illness or other things going on, they have a problem with being stable. Obviously, sometimes if you're mentally unstable and it's not stabilized, it's gonna be hard for you to maintain relationships or maintain jobs or maintain housing. I maintain a lot of things. You know, but right here it kind of shows that it looks like she's and by the way, we have seen videos of her actually at work and trying to work. So it's not like she's a person that said, oh, I'm gonna get a job, blah, 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 and then she never does. There was at least one time where I saw that she was at this one place trying to actually work. Okay, so I will say that. Now I won't say 100% I know everything she does or she's doing. Okay. But she's also a little, you can tell, a little all over the place with her speech. It's like disorganized thinking a little bit as well. So you can pick up on that.
Things been getting better because I've been praying and being hopeful and putting in effort. And yeah, in my family, well, I'm gonna tell y'all later, but I was just giving y'all a preview. Make a long story short, nobody really was trying to help me do shit. They were trying to use me and shit like that. So, but I would say no. So make sure y'all tell everybody and share. I'm out of breath because I'm asthmatic, but I want to, you know, I want to get the momentum up so that I can get the views, whatever like that. But this is real juicy, y'all. Y'all not gonna believe who did what to me. But make a long story short, somebody assaulted me. They slammed me, a man very close to me that y'all know. And I'm pretty sure y'all gonna want to know. So, you know, spread the word and let everybody know. Share this video or whatever like that. And let everybody, I'm about to sit down and let everybody know that I'm down Center City, Philly. But let everybody know I'm not going to be here for long because I'm not stupid, because I got a situation going on or whatever like that. And I don't know if I'm in harm's way, but I don't care because God got me. So yeah, and I know I didn't do nothing bad. So God got me. Oh, hey, Lily. But yeah, y'all, can y'all please spread the word? And I'm really going to get back on here at a certain time. But I just want everybody to know so that they could tune in. or whatever like that. And I'll tell y'all, it's gonna be a story time. So I'm gonna tell y'all why I've been MIA. Make a long story short, I've been MIA because I was trying to get my shit together, and clearly it paid off. Cause I got one good ass job that I just got. I put the good news. I've been put the good news on my Instagram. I've been put the good news on my Instagram, and I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I really feel some type of way towards my subscribers, because when I really needed y'all help the most, y'all that Cash App and my little GoFundMe, it really showed me who really gave a fuck about me and who didn't, and who just be like commenting and shit. Because I know some people at least had like $5 or $1 to help me out or whatever.
Now, I will say this. This sounds like she probably has been watching her mother, and she feels like subscribers are supposed to send money, our subscribers are supposed to support, our subscribers are your piggy bank and your loan. I mean, again, she is mimicking her mother, yet and still her mom does that. Her subscribers are supposed to, I'm hungry, treetops, feed me treetops, feed me Steve-Mo. It's like always begging and begging and begging. Oh, my Cash App is in the negatives. I need y'all to send me money. So who is she imitating yet again in her life? Her mother. Okay. This is what her mother does. Okay. And she came to YouTube because of her mother. She saw her mother running her channel, and she's mimicking her mother. Subscribers are not your piggy bank. Okay. They're subscribers. They're here to view. Okay.
Like that. I got 1K subscribers. It's no way that I got all them subscribers and I was out here struggling, fucked up. All this bad stuff happened to me. All that I could have been dead like a couple times. I got kidnapped twice. On my son I did, and I'm not hallucinating, nothing like that. I can tell y'all, I can describe it to y'all and all that. I'm gonna make a story time. I got kidnapped twice while I was in psychosis, and I got away. One time it was in Chester when I was living on White University campus.
Now, I got kidnapped twice. Now, this is where people, would try to discredit her. But the thing is this, could it be exaggeration or even something, misinterpreting the situation? Nah. It also could be honest, reflect trauma, psychosis episodes and things like that. Either way, whether you believe it or not, that does not invalidate separately corroborated stories, okay? The incident with the baseball bat and the sexual assault she experienced as a child, that actually did happen. It was corroborated and backed by Ryder Root as true. The incident with her father that occurred, it was actually backed by her father and her mother. So these three main events we're discussing today have been backed by both people on all people involved have backed these stories have happened to what we're discussing today. Now, have people backed her stories of being kidnapped? No, but these are not the talking points for today. Okay, I hope you understand that. We're only going to discuss what has been corroborated by all parties involved, as far as has happened. Okay, so there's no need to get into the nitty gritty of the kidnapping situation. So we're not going to throw out her entire testimony or her entire experiences and statements, because you might have one questionable thing, okay, about what they're saying. You don't do that. Like, not even in court do they do that, okay? Yeah. Hold on.
I don't live there no more, but I don't care. But I was living on White University campus in Chester. Y'all can Google where that's at. I was living on a college campus, and I was one of the youngest. I was the youngest person in my building, and everybody would say how quiet I am, that they even forget that I'm there. And all them older people, we had like I think 3 floors, and it was like 2 to 3 rooms on each floor. So even though I was on the 2nd floor and somebody was below me, he even said it too, because he was talking to the other older people on the 3rd floor, the person on the 1st floor. I'm out of breath and I'm excited. I'm not manic, but yeah, I'm excited. And I'm on my shot, the respiratory shot, so I'm not meaning. If anybody want like dicky and try to be a hater, I'm not meaning. And I just went to the hospital to get evaluated, because I told them that I took the person first. That part, it was a man. He gonna threaten to call. Make long story short, I'm gonna give y'all a hint. He gonna threaten to call his stepdaughters. Y'all can figure it out if y'all want. Y'all can guess. Yeah, put down in the comments who y'all think I'm talking about.
Right here, she's talking about her father, and it has been corroborated that there was an altercation with her father. Okay.
My nose running. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta wipe my nose. Oh yeah, and this person been talking to trees too. They've been talking to each other too. This person. So y'all take a wild guess on who I'm talking about. But this person been talking to trees, and they been like busting it up together. But she claims she hate him so much. That part, now y'all.
Let me say that. So Ryder Rue has been on her rat hole, flirting with this Nas father. Now let's be clear. Let me make sure you understand. Nas father is not the rapist. Nas father is someone totally different, because she was not assaulted by her father. It was her. It would be someone like a stepfather kind of role, which was Ryder Rue's ex that she never married. Okay, so let's make sure there's a distinction here. Okay, yeah.
And in the comments, who y'all think I'm talking about? My nose running. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta wipe my nose. Oh yeah, and this person been talking to trees too. They've been talking to each other too.
So Ryder Rue, you talking to her father and flirting with him, and he's flirting back or whatever, and you like, oh, he wants me. Why would you feel like you said that he was a deadbeat daddy while Na was growing up? You said that he was using drugs like crack and things like that. Why would you sit there and think you're bragging about somebody wanting you back that's a dusty? He's a dusty. He's a dusty loser. Maybe you should call someone and say they love you and they want you back, or they want to be with you or whatever, or he like you. You know, if it's somebody worth talking about or worth bragging about, he's nothing to brag about. And then the way you two were on the phone discussing your daughter, like y'all's daughter, was disgusting. Like all kind of names and just acting like she was like some stranger. Like it was a weird conversation. It wasn't a good look. Okay. You could not like your daughter, but the way y'all blasting and exposing her on the phone call and saying all kind of nasty, disgusting things about her, blasting her health information, you know, kind of, I guess, laughing about putting hands on her. It's very weird. And the way y'all went about it. Okay.
This person. So y'all take a wild guess on who I'm talking about. But this person been talking to trees, and they been like busting it up together. But she claims she hate him so much. That part, now y'all figure it out.
Yes, a lot of things can happen out there when you're homeless. So I'm not trying to discount her story, Marie. I'm simply stating that not everyone will believe everything that she says. So I want everyone to understand. Today, I'm speaking on the things that have receipts, and those receipts are corroboration, where all parties involved have admitted that it's true. So since both sides admit something is true, then I can discuss those topics, okay? So I'm not here to argue about whether she was kidnapped or not. That's a deflection and a distraction away from the topics I'm here to discuss that are backed by receipts. So that's I hope you understand why I mentioned that.
And the person had got mad because I told him that I'm not lying on his wife. And then he said that he was going to get his stepdaughters to jump me. He didn't say, I'm going to get my stepdaughter. If it was a one-on-one, I'm with it. Because I don't fear nobody but God. But you're not going to sit here and let somebody jump me. And then he said they're going to blow my brains out. So I said, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to just tell you, but y'all guess who said it. And then I was like, I said, I blacked out. I said, because I was trying to de-escalate the whole verbal disagreement, because I just got a job and I got shit to lose. And this particular person owed me $60. I went 2 months asking this person if they could help me get my ID so that I can go to my interviews. I took a leap of faith, and one day I had an interview. I just went to the interview even though I didn't have. It was my Walmart. I quit Walmart. I don't care. It don't matter because I got a better paying job than Walmart.
But see, right now, everyone needs to make sure there's you have a distinction. She has 2 baby daddies that we're referring to. She has 7 kids, but the 2 baby daddies, one is named James, and he is someone that is in Maryland, and he's the rapist. Okay, and then the other baby daddy is the one that is Nas' father. Okay. Nas' father, he's not the rapist. He's still in Philadelphia. Okay. So right now, today, we're discussing the one in Philadelphia, Nas' father. We're not talking about the rapist. And yes, the rapist is someone that used to beat Ryder Root, like domestic violence wise. And then also he raped 2 of her daughters, and he still has custody in Maryland of her son. I won't say her son's name. Okay. So today we're talking about a different guy, and he's another deadbeat loser. Dusty, that's Nas' father. Nas' father did not rape her. That was James, that's in Maryland. Okay, so there's 2 different baby daddies. Okay, she got 7 kids, y'all. Y'all might have to get your notepad out.
And Walmart didn't have livable wages, so I quit. Hold on, let me just wipe my nose. Hold on.
Yes, I discussed that, sweet baby Jesus, that this baby daddy got with her when she was 14. I discussed that earlier, towards the beginning.
All right, I'm about to sit down. So I gotta fix my hair, but I don't care. I'm trying to tell you the story. I'm still cute, but not no cocky stuff. I'm supposed to be confident. But anyway, so Walmart, unfortunately, Walmart, y'all didn't have livable wages, and I have a hernia. So I was an online packer, shopper. I was an online shopper at Walmart in Doylestown, PA. So it was nice though, because I still had a job and I had money, so I was happy and blessed. And we had 1 day pay. 1 day pay is where you can get up to 75. No, you can get half of your paycheck twice a week, every week. So therefore, I had money or whatever like that. I'm not going to tell y'all who the person he be talking to. Well, I'm not going. Oh, dang. I don't know if I can tell y'all now, because I don't want to snitch on my mom. So I don't know if I can even tell y'all now exactly who the person is. Yeah, because I don't want to snitch on my mom. And if I tell y'all who the person is, then I'm going to be snitching on my mom. So, damn, I forgot. I should have wrote this down. My intentions was to write down what I was going to say to y'all, but I got so excited. I was like, I want to hop on her now because I'm in a good mood. But I'm excited, so I'll be forgetting stuff. And I'm going to tell y'all some other stuff, too, that's juicy, that's going on about me, with me. I'm going to probably tell y'all eventually, but make a long story short, something really, really bad and unfortunate happened to me. And it's I know I'm all over the place. And that's how you know I'm not manic, because I acknowledge that I'm all over the place, but I'm just excited. And I just was at the hospital and he evaluated me, because I went to the hospital because the person who I might disclose, I got to think about how, I might not be able to say the person ain't them because I messed it up. Because I want to get my mom in trouble, because I don't got no bad or ill feelings towards her or whatever like that. And that person who did the bad thing to me, he know that, because I don't be talking bad about my mom to him, and I be telling him that I love my mom and I miss her. So I don't know if he be telling my mom what I be saying, but he know, and and I don't know if she know though, but he know that I be saying that to him about my mom. And I even told him, like, if y'all, well, I can't say that part because I don't want to snitch on her and get her in trouble, mess up her situation or whatever she got going on, because I don't really know what she be having going on, because I don't keep up with her. I don't want her page and stuff like that, so I don't know if she I don't know nothing that really goes on with her. I'm gonna just say that part because I don't want to say too much, because now I gotta be more mindful of what I say, because this don't got nothing to do with my mom. Like, I'm not trying to retaliate against her or anything like that. It's just funny. It's like an insider joke. It's like funny that she swear up and she hate this person, but she's talking to him, and it's cute to me. And the person, my dad, well,
knows good and well that she wanted everyone to know that it was her father. She says the person, my dad. So her dad is the one that she got into this altercation with. Okay. Hold on.
Oh well, I didn't mean to say it. So y'all know, honestly, and y'all grown. A lot of y'all on here, I didn't mean to slip up and say it. I know y'all heard what I just said, so y'all know now who the person is. I didn't mean to say that. I feel so bad now. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Let me clarify. There's 2 incidents that happened. One is, the first one was with her father, where she said, I guess she's going to explain right now what happened with her father. This is the first video. And the second video, there's an incident with her mother. Okay, so there's 2 incidents we're going to be discussing today, okay, in 2 different videos. Another thing I want to mention too is, she said that she had sought medical help, right? So that shows, and she also talked about her mental health. So it shows that she has awareness of certain issues that she might have, okay? And some people say, well, she's just trying to weaponize it and use it. I really do believe that she has mental health issues. Okay. Yeah. And also Ryder has also said that her daughter has mental health issues. So you can now say, okay, well, she's pretending to have it. Like 1 minute she has it, the next Ryder saying she's pretending. Which one is it, Ryder? Does she have mental health issues, or is she pretending to have it?
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Damn. I did not mean to say that. But y'all can tell that I'm being genuine, and I really didn't mean to slip up and say the person. So y'all can tell, because y'all older than me, y'all know when somebody lying. I didn't mean to say the person, but I just slipped up and said the person. I don't know if y'all heard what I said, but I said my, and then I said, yeah, I don't know if y'all caught it or not, but you know, some people, because I watch Strong Mommy Chrissy or whatever like that, and I know sometimes they slip up, and I like Strong Mommy Chrissy, but I don't like that other girl, like the girl she be beefing with. I don't like them because Strong Mommy Chrissy got all them kids. I know this don't got nothing to do with anything, but y'all don't know who Strong Mommy Chrissy is, so I'm just giving y'all like a backstory. Strong Mommy Chrissy got like, she like my age, or no, she a little bit older than me, and she got like 9 or 10 kids. She divorced or whatever like that, but she got like 9 or 10 kids, but she always take care of her kids. They always got what they need and want.
And that's the thing about it. Some kids, you know, they love their parents no matter what. Their parents could be abusive. Their parents can rape them. Their parents can do all kinds of the horrid things to them, but they'll still want love from their parents. And to be honest, that's actually normal. That's normal to want love and affection from parents, because most kids would expect that will happen. Now, I'm not going to be dumb as well and act like, you know, there's perfect relationships between kids and their parents, or vice versa. Okay, there are sometimes people have to cut off even family members, so I'm not going to just say that, but you can cut someone off without chasing them with a bat and threatening to kill them. Okay, there's a way to cut people off or disconnect without violence in this way. Okay,
she always, yeah, sometimes she struggled, but like she figured it out or whatever like that. And she was married before, so she was married like twice. But I'm just giving y'all, she inspired me, whatever like that, because I become like, if she got all them kids and she can do it and she live nice, you know what I'm saying? She be living a nice, like, it's not luxury, but like it's nice for her to be having 9 kids, and she be patient with them and nice to them, and her kids are respectful and stuff like that, and they smart and they always clean and stuff like that. So she, like, you know, I admire her or whatever like that. So that's why I brought her up. But like, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. But I didn't mean to say that. And I'm pretty sure, like, if y'all caught if y'all really did catch what I said, y'all could pretty sure, because leading up to me slipping up and saying it, I was explaining how I don't want, you know, I'm not trying to like get my mom involved, because technically this don't got nothing to do with her. Yeah, this is between me and the person that slayed me. And I don't have no ill will against my mom. I be praying for her and all that. So I don't have, and I got intentions on, like, I don't know if she want me to, but like, if she don't got nobody else to take care of her when she get old, I already had intentions on taking care of her if she couldn't take care of herself when she get old, regardless of what happened, because I would really truly forgive her for all the stuff, and I don't want no problems. Like, yeah. So, and I even said that to, see, I was about to say it again. I even said that to that person that she be talking to. So they know I'm not lying. So yeah, me, God, and that person.
So let me actually give a name so people can make a distinction. So Tony is Nas' father. Nas' father is Tony, and then the rapist's name is James. So Tony is in Philadelphia, and that's Nas' father. And James is in Maryland, and that's the rapist that has the minor son. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Tony today, that's in Philly, and that's Nas' father. Okay, we have to keep track of these baby daddies, okay, when we're talking, because I don't want people to get, I don't want Tony to be labeled. Well, to be honest, he didn't rape his daughter, like he's not the rapist in the situation, but he is someone that dated Ryder Root, and, well, I wouldn't say dated, because she was a minor. A minor shouldn't be consenting, or, you know, a minor cannot consent. A minor cannot consent. So that's actually statutory rape. So statutory rape is someone is older, and then they're with a minor, and things like that, you know. And some people try to justify and excuse and say 21, 14. No, 21 is still an adult, and then 14 is a minor. So he's not a rapist, but, you know, there's statutory rape, okay?
That talks to my mom. No, I'm not lying. But my mom, I don't know if the person that talked to my mom, no. But it's me. It's a me. And the person is, I can't say the age or what age they're in, but it's a man. And it's a relative, and a very, very close relative. Very close. Very close. So yeah. And it's a man relative. But yeah. Because I really forgive her, and I know God gonna bless me for that. And I got a good heart. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I do. So yeah. But I got a good job. My one good job is enough to pay for a 2-bedroom apartment. But I just want a second job so I can hurry up and get a car before it get real hot. Because it be getting real hot in Philly, and I'm asthmatic, and it be hard for me to breathe, and I be sweating a lot because, like, it's hereditary. My mom get hot real fast too, so I don't like sweating. And I be needing a car, like, because I can do Uber too. So yeah, once I get the car, I'm gonna do Uber, and then I'm gonna work my good job. I don't know if I might quit that second job. I don't know, because I'm gonna do Uber. For real, if I just do Uber alone, I'd be cool. But I'm gonna do Uber for sure, because, you know, I can do Uber in my spare time. So I'm going to replace one position with another position with the Uber or whatever like that. So I'm gonna do Uber, and I'm gonna, you know, work a regular good job. It's a good job. It ain't got benefits too. It's a real good job. So I'm gonna work my job. Oh, stuff. I'm gonna work my job, and then I'm gonna work the job, and then I'm gonna do Uber, and I might even go back to, no, I am gonna go back to school. Once I get, you know, settled, I get my own place, you know, once I get the car first, because I need the car to make money. Like, my car helps me make money. Oh yeah, and now I'm excited. Even though I got slammed and my back is killing me, the person, oh yeah, I took the person first. It's a man too. The man threatened to, the man threatened, I'm gonna tell y'all more details later, but the man threatened to call his stepdaughters on me to jump me. I don't care if it was a 1-on-1, I'm with it. But you're not gonna call nobody up here to threaten me and blow my head off. I said, oh yeah. Well, and this person be doing real bad stuff, and I don't be condoning it.
She's talking about her father, Tony. I also want to say this. A lot of times she's trying to protect Ryder Root. She could have called the police on Ryder Root for threatening to kill her and chasing her with a bat, and things like that. So Ryder Root was saying her daughter trying to get her in trouble. She could have gotten you in trouble with that. What happened? So the whole thing about revenge, that kind of counters that as well. It looks like this person is trying to be honest, she's homeless, so she could be wanting a place to stay. And also, I've been said it for a long time ago, she wants reunification. Ryder was trying to argue with me. She doesn't want reunification. Yes, she does want reunification. She wants a relationship with you. And of course, you can say, no, I don't want a relationship with you, but that's not going to stop her from longing and wishing and hoping for a relationship with you. Yeah, so it looks like she tried to stay with the father. It led to some sort of altercation. She's trying to stay with Ryder Root. Ryder Root doesn't want her there, so she chased her off with a bat and threatened to kill her. Looks like her father also threatened to some sort of, to unalive her. Okay. Things like that. So in this way, she still loves her mother. So she's not trying to get her thrown in jail. And by the way, I did reach out to Na. I'm not going to show all messages, but I had reached out to her, even in January of this year to check on her, and, and then, things like that. So when she says no one reached out or no one, whatever, that's not really true. Okay. But the thing is, she wants to reunite with her mother and have a relationship with her mother. So she's not really trying to go all out and try to hurt her in that way.
That stuff he do because I like his partner. I love his partner. And he be doing real bad stuff that he shouldn't be doing to her. And she don't deserve that. And I just want to put that out there.
So it looks like she's saying her father, Tony, could be allegedly, she's implying or insinuating that he could be abusive towards his partner that he's with. Now, if he's in a relationship right now, which it looks like he is, he shouldn't be on the phone flirting with Ryder Root or giving her any inclination that he's interested in any kind of way. I do know he was on the phone with Ryder Root, and then the other lady came home or whatever. He seemed to be rushing off the phone. So it looks like he's trying to do it sneakily. Okay. Wouldn't be a surprise.
In case her kids see that. And I really want to tell y'all, and I really want to tell on him, but the one time I did try to give the other person a hint, his partner a hint, she turned on me. And she know that. So yeah, I hope she see this video. I'm not trying to be messy and nothing like that, but I love her.
So maybe it's not abusive, maybe it's cheating, and she just, you know, I don't know, but she's alleged that he's doing something.
Because I can't say that part because then y'all gonna know who I'm talking about. But this person is like a motherly figure to me, and she helped me out. Like she let me stay with her she let me stay with her before when I didn't have nowhere to go. She gave me her clothes. It was new clothes. She gave me her clothes. She helped me out and stuff like that, and she let me stay with her or whatever like that. And she didn't have to do that. She's not obligated to help me do shit. So I felt like I owe her some type of loyalty, and it didn't sit right with me because this person's sitting here dogging her out, and she got a good heart and she a good woman, and I'm a woman too. I wouldn't want nobody doing that shit to me, and I know what it feel like for that shit to be done to you. So yeah, the person had got mad because we was having a conversation about his partner, and he basically was trying to call me a liar. And I make a long story short, because I got somewhere to go. Oh yeah, I got somewhere to go. I didn't see what time it is. Hold on, y'all. All right, 6 o'clock. I gotta hurry up because I got stuff to do. But and it's Easter Sunday, and like yeah, I got stuff to do. So I gotta hurry up and make this quick because I already been on here 15 minutes, and I'm about to go eat. Yeah, I'm about to go eat. I need to eat something. I'm about to get me something to eat. I'm hungry. I need some coffee. It feels good outside, but I still want some coffee. Because, oh yeah, the person slammed me, and I probably got a concussion because my head still hurt. And I had a lump right here. They slammed me.
So her father, Tony, slammed her, and meanwhile, she is pregnant. They are aware that she's pregnant. Slammed the pregnant woman. And his daughter, that he was absent from her life growing up. And, you know, she did say she put her hands first. I'm not trying to dismiss that and excuse that or justify that. However, did what she do have to lead to him slamming her? I don't think so. I feel like, you know, there's ways you could have restrained her, called the police, or handled it differently than slamming a pregnant woman. You know, that's just me. If that was the only way he can handle it, then that's a weak sauce to be, okay? Yeah. So Lilmore says, yeah, she's pregnant. Okay. The fact that her parents vibed on her being hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, that's right. The fact that her parents vibed on her being a mess over them, who are examples failing her, says all we need to know. She out here celebrating being a trash ass mom is crazy. Ryderoo is unfit. You get her help, you don't roast her. And Ryderoo claims that she's trying to get her help. A person that cares about their child and really trying to get them help is not going to chase them with a bat, and then threaten to kill them. That's not trying to get anyone help. You're hoping that she is no longer here. She's demon daughter. She's a whore 1,000,000 times a day. You're wanting her death, and you're laughing at the father say he slammed her, and y'all on the phone vibing, like Lilmore said, over trashing her and belittling her and laughing at abusing her. It's weird. Okay, and please don't say he's disciplining her. No, that's not. There's a difference between disciplining someone and aggravated assault. Okay, please stop.
And they punched me, and it hurt. My jaw hurt right here. They punched. Oh, is this a lump?
I mean, aggravated battery. And if he punched her in the jaw, okay.
Oh, I don't know. The person had socked me in my jaw too. But what I did,
no, Tony, he punched her in the jaw. So it looks like it was a brawl. It looks like it was a fight. He didn't actually just try to, like, okay, most men, and there is something with the woman, they try to restrain, hold, or physically hold down to control. They use their scrim to kind of do that. They don't usually get into like a fist fight to where they're like, you know, punching you in the face and slamming you down on your back, especially while pregnant. They don't go full throttle, you know. Now in this video, I will say that she says she can take her father. She says, oh, I can take him. He's weak. If you can take him, then it led to you going to the hospital. So if you had to go to the hospital afterwards and he didn't, if he didn't go to the hospital, you did, it doesn't like you can take him. So I feel like she tried to be her mother and say her mother can take him. Well, it doesn't look like it, because you had to go to the hospital and he didn't. Okay, so that tells me his injuries was not Injuries he sustained wasn't good, like bad enough or severe enough for him to feel like he had to go to the hospital. You, on the other hand, say your jaw hurts, your back hurts, so it looks like you got more damage than you thought.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I did, because I told the hospital what I did, and they let me out. I can show y'all my wristband. I really was at the University of Penn, and I told you University of Penn what I did. Because he threatened me and I felt threatened, the nigga was on the couch, I started choking that nigga out first. Yes, I did.
So right here, she says she felt threatened, where he said he's gonna have people come jump her, unalive her. So she started choking him out. So, you know, should she have put her hand on her father? No. If she started choking her father, he has every right to defend himself and restrain her and get her off of him, right? So he's gonna defend himself. I'm not saying he doesn't have the right to defend himself. I'm saying, how much defense does he need, or how much did he need in that moment? Did that have to lead to a full fight, or could it have been handled differently to restrain and call the police? And keep in mind, this is his daughter. This is a daughter that he was absent from her life growing up. So that's that situation. So again, you can come up to your own conclusion as to what you think he should have done or how he should have handled it. Okay, in that situation. Okay, hold on.
And it felt good, and I don't regret it. Yes, I did, and it felt fucking good. I felt so liberated. I was so happy. Yes, I was. I said, because I always wondered what it felt like. So, like, because, you know, I seen my mom get abused before, and even when I used to watch her get abused, I would want to help her. And I did help her before. I got my stepdad, I think the one she with right now, I got him off of her. So I did.
So right here, she said she got her stepdad, the one that she's with right now, off of her. Karan is the one she was with right now. So that means that, based on what Nas saying, that the man that Ryder is with right now, Karan, that he's also physically abusive, a domestic violence abuser, and that he puts his hands on Ryder Root, at least at times where, you know, she said she got him off of Ryder Root. So it looks like a Ryder who has a pattern of getting with men that are physically abusive or have these types of issues.
Before, and I was pregnant, and I still did that. He could have did something to me and my baby. Like, and I risked my life and my baby life because by helping and getting involved in it, and I still did it. Yeah. So I'm not bragging about it.
And again, Rose says she has take joy in fighting men. Guess what? I hate to keep on saying it, but guess what? Ryder Root, she said that her mother said that her father is weak and she can take him. So if Ryder Root said it about Tony, that she can take him and he's weak, then guess what? Her daughter is mimicking her behavior. And she says it like, my mama even said he was weak and I can take him. Like, she says it proudly, like she's like, oh, I'm just like my mother, you know. She's a product. Like, a lot of things she keeps on saying and doing is just like her mother. You know, learned behavior people do get things from their parents and try to imitate or mimic their parents. And she is even hoping to have a YouTube channel like her mother, and her subscribers supporting her like her mother has hers. She's mimicking what her mother does.
So her business not like that, but I already told y'all this before. Y'all already know about this. It's in one of my videos, so I'm not trying to like be messy and nothing like that. I'm not trying, no disrespect, but yeah, I'm just using that as an example. But yeah, I don't like that shit, and I don't like women beaters. And then he was being threatening towards me, and I tried to de-escalate the situation because I did love that person, fuck that person now. But at one point, you know, it's my blood. I love that person. So, and I didn't even know he a woman beater because my mom said he a pussy, and I know he a pussy because I choked him out. So yeah, my mom said this person a pussy. And
Jojo says Ryder Root could be the actual aggressor, demand, or defending themselves. Here's the thing. I think in some situations, based on what Na is saying, that there is sometimes the mother was saying she can take him, and maybe was that guy Tony. However, Na has also said that she saw Karan and even the Grapist put their hands on Ryder Root, and it was domestic violence. So I think that it depends. It's situational, that sometimes she could be the aggressor, but there have been times where Ryder Root herself actually is and has been, based on corroborated stories, that she actually has been a victim of domestic violence, which I would be shocked by. Yeah. Some people will come online and be, I think a lot of things has happened to Ryder Root herself, and I'm not going to get all into the details, everyone, but I do believe this is generational. I also believe that things happen to Ryder Root, and then Ryder Root said her own mother was in some sort of mental health hospital and she was assaulted. Her own mother was essayed in a essay. So this is all being passed down and passed down and passed down. And I also want to say, this is also a follow-up video for everyone. So I'm not going to be discussing every little thing that I previously discussed. I'll be here all day rehashing and rehashing. Okay, but this is like a generational curse. And also, Nah is continuing that generational curse because with her mental health issues, Ryder Root also says she's bipolar. So her daughter has mental health issues, and she's continuing this because she is having kids. A mother has 7, and how she turned out with those 7. Now she's having kids, and she doesn't have custody of a lot of these kids. So these kids are saying, "Where's my mother? Where's my mother at?" And Nah is having these issues right here, trying to connect with her mother, and she has kids out here that are probably wondering where their mother is. So it's continue. So I'm not excusing Nah, that she also has responsibilities as well. But her kids are not here telling their story about their experience with Nah and things like that. So we can't go into really details about the situation. What we can go into talk about is what's online in front of us with receipts, is the issue with Ryder Root and Nah. But let's be clear about already discussed. Press 1 in the chat, I already discussed that Nah has her own issues. I'm not saying that she's a perfect person and she's the best mother either. She has things that she needs to fix in her life and things like that. And all I'm saying is for now is that she's a product of this environment right here between 2 unfit parents. Okay, later on down the road, I'm sure that her own Nah's kids will start complaining about what their mother, Nah, and how they felt neglected or things like that. And I do believe that her kids are in the custody of other people. Okay, so at least she doesn't have custody of those kids, and hopefully they're in a home that's taking care of them. So less things, we don't know what their stories is going to be. As far as Ryder Root, a lot of her kids, they, one kid I'm not going to mention because I haven't. Let's go ahead and stick to right here. It's a lot to this whole thing, y'all. One kid I really don't discuss as much, but people talk about it. But I'm not going to talk about that topic today. Let's stick to Nah's story for right now. And I'm sure down the road, Nah's own kids will have their story and what they feel about their own mother. But the thing is, her kids are not like physically present with her Nah growing up with Ryder Root was physically present with her, right? In that home environment.
And she right, he is a pussy. I like, he cool and all, but like, yeah, I get my heart from my mom, not him. He's a pussy. Anywho, because he gonna threaten to call his daughters over there to jump me. So I said, oh yeah, bet. I blacked out and I said, all right, bet. I'm gonna give you a reason to call him. And then he was sitting on the couch and I started choking him. Yeah, and I told the hospital too. And they still let me out. If I was wrong and I was bad and I was guilty, why they let me out? They didn't 302 me or 201 me. If I was manic, because just in case somebody try to hate and be like, oh, I'm manic, this and that. And I got a little extra medicine. I got a PRN. So they know I'm stabilized. Yeah, that part. Now, just in case a hater want to say, oh, Naima probably manic and lying about that. No, the fuck I'm not. The fuck, I know what the fuck is going on. I flip the camera and show y'all where I'm at. Matter of fact, I am right now. I'm gonna flip the camera and show y'all where I'm at. I'm at City Hall.
Well, like I said, Ryder Root and Tony, they already got on the phone and they were discussing this whole situation. So she's not lying about the situation. It has been corroborated.
About to go eat. Like what? See? Across this street, Citizens Bank. I'm at Dillsworth Park. That's where I'm at. The place that had the ice skating ring. The water feature, but the water feature not up yet because it's still cold. Hold on, I think it is up. Yeah, it is up. I ain't been down here since it been warm. The water feature is up. I'm at Dillsworth Park in Philly, Center City downtown. I'm gonna read the comments, but I'm trying to hurry up because it's getting a little chilly out here, and because the person slammed me, and I had multiple epidurals because I got kids, and I've been in like 3 car accidents. My back hurt real bad, and the cold is making it hurt worse. So I'm trying to hurry up, and that's why my voice sound like that. So I'm not manic, y'all. But yeah, the person in my back and my neck hurt real bad. But I'm gonna get some Tylenol. Yeah, matter of fact, where I'm at right now, they got a resource center because I'm kind of fucked up right now. I had a couple dollars and I still got a couple dollars, but I don't got money to be spending on like Tylenol if I really don't have to spend on Tylenol.
So right here is when Tony was interviewed by IO and another content creator, right? So Tony, after the interview with IO, he said, Miss Candy, this is Tony. This is Naima Dad. I just paid $872 for transmission they gave out on my wife and myself. You think you can spot us $52 for tolls and gas? I will do any interviews or that you ever need me to do on any top. We're in New York City. And then gave his cash app. He says, thank you, ma'am. So he after the interview, where she paid him $25 before the interview, $25 after the interview, and then she gave him a little extra, right? So she had paid him to do an interview on Riding Root. Okay. Yeah. So and now he's all being all like flirtatious or going back on the phone with Riding Root. Oh, he want me back. Girl, he came out here to blast you to smithereens for a couple of cash apps. Cheap, and it's also cheap. That was a cheap interview. Okay. You know, yeah. So, and to blast you. So you're probably worth a good $70 to get blasted to smithereens by an ex. A mess. And it also shows that he's a bomb sitting there begging a content creator for $52. Okay.
Hey everybody. I'm just gonna go somewhere to get some Tylenol for free until 9 o'clock, and then I got something to do at 9 o'clock. But I'm just showing y'all like my surroundings. I'm not manic or nothing like that. That's tulips right there. Well, how would I be able to, to identify certain stuff like that if I was like so manic and stuff like that? I know what's going on. But see, you see the SEPTA 15th Street. Y'all can Google what the SEPTA sign look like. I'm at 15th Street. I know where I'm at. I know how old I am because this is what they asked me in the hospital. And they was asking me that too because they kept asking me that too at the hospital because it was evaluating. They said, "Something, do you know what year it is?" They asked me that. So if I was manic right now, I wouldn't be able to, explain all that. But yeah, they was asking me, do I know what year it is? Do I know my name? Do I know what city we live in? And stuff like that. So yeah, I'm good. I'm not manic or nothing like that. I'm just excited. And even though the bad thing I'm vlogging on YouTube. You heard me? You heard me? Vlogging on YouTube. You want to say hi to my YouTube people? I'm on live on YouTube. I'm a content creator. I told you that already.
And by the way, people could say, oh, she's just a scammer. She's on here to beg. She's on here to do this or that. A lot of times at the end of the day, it's on that person if they are doing X, Y, Z. Okay. So if someone is saying, like she can't afford the Tylenol, so I did try to send her something. I'm not just trying to say that. I'm just saying that for people out there like, oh, she complained about Tylenol and nobody want to send her. Y'all making videos, but y'all can't even help her with Tylenol. I actually did send her something. I just didn't want to. And over time, I had, I'm not a person trying to blast that. But I will, just in case some people are wondering, like, oh my gosh, no one sent her anything for Tylenol. I did when I heard this video, okay? FYI, okay? And I'm only saying that to say for all the people out there, y'all know how people are like, oh, y'all don't really care because y'all not even trying to get her a Tylenol, okay? Lord have mercy. So that's the only reason I mentioned it, okay? Hold on.
You want to say hi to my people? You want to say hi to my people?
Oh,
hold on, I got to flip the camera.
Oh, yes, I am daddy.
This one of my people. I'm a part of the LGBT, so I don't discriminate, whatever. This one of my friends.
We that bitch. Them bitches.
She helped me and told me like where to go when I didn't know where to go because I'm not used to being out here and stuff like that.
Yeah, because y'all know I know where everything is. Mm-hmm.
Yes. She's funny. But yeah.
So it looks like she is homeless and she's meeting people out there that are trying to guide her. guide her on like where to go and what to do to survive out there, right?
No, don't put it. I got a cold. Don't use it. I don't want you to get sick.
I ain't gonna get sick, bitch.
No,
we
that's
black.
germs.
We don't get sick.
I get sick. I do.
You ain't got a
what you need? Hold on. I'm about to
sanitizer.
Put a sanitizer. I'm about to say, cause I'm my back cold. My dad slammed me. You know the cold make your back hurt.
Yeah.
So, all right, bye y'all. I'm about to end the live. Oh, and I'm about to tell y'all more details. Spread the word about. Oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all what time I'm gonna come back on. Okay, so this evening or tonight, I'm gonna be on here. Okay. So it's like, no, let me stop trying to sound like my mom. But yeah, I'm gonna be on here later.
So she said again, she does. I'm telling y'all, go on and on. She said, "Oh, she praises her mom. She looks up to her mom. She mimics her mom, and like, you know, she does, you know, she is trying to be her mother. And Ryder Root, you know what you do. You probably tell your family how you're making money on YouTube, how people are sending you this and giving you that, and you know, and she's in your family, so she's like, oh my God, my mom is making on YouTube. She's a YouTuber." And people try to somehow be their parent or, you know, get their things from their parent. So she's right here. She's actually, well, I'm not trying to sound like my mama because that's what she's doing. Okay. You can say, oh, she's trying to make money on YouTube because that's what you do. Begging on YouTube. That's what you do.
Now, talking about 10, it's going to be between 6 or 7 o'clock, or it might be a little bit earlier. If it's a little bit earlier and not in the evening, then it's probably going to be like in the afternoon, like 2 or 3. Yeah, like 2 or 3 or something like that, or 1. All right, so yeah, between 1.
Okay, that's the first video where she explains the incident with her father. Now we're going to, okay, a little more. Now we're going to move into video 2 where we're going to discuss, it's only 8 minutes, so it's only going to be a short, like maybe we're going to be here for 20 more minutes, where she talks about how her mother chased her with a bat recently, okay? So let's watch the second one.
And 6 between that window. So, you know, spread the word. Ask if, you know, what's that person name that I did that interview with? Ask him to share my video.
Red Label.
You know, when I talked about that traumatic essay experience, I forgot his name. My opinion something, I forgot. Can y'all, I'm gonna call Mel. I am.
And that was Red Label. That's when she did the interview with first.
I'm gonna call her. But I just seen it.
Another person she did an interview with was IO, and the other person was King Payne.
I seen it real quick. I'm gonna call Mel. I just want to get something to eat because I'm hungry, so I can, like, you know, be calmer. And I need some coffee. You know, I feel like I'm sleepy and I'm sore. I'm trying to get my shit together real quick. I'm gonna call Mel when I get a chance. But yeah, King Payne. Yeah, tell him to. Tell everybody. Yeah, just tell everybody. Like, share it and tell certain people that, you know, got more subscribers than me. You know, please tell them to share this video.
Thanks to Jay Boopsy. I appreciate the cash up. Again, shout out to Jay Boopsy for the cash up. I appreciate the support and sending our virtual rolls right back at you. Yas and yas. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button.
Because, yeah, it's juicy. And I know y'all gonna want to know my business. Because I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't me, I would want to know too. I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Okay, so now let's go into the last video, okay?
I'm gonna wait until people come in.
Now, I don't know if it's the camera lighting or angle, but from the first video that I just did right here,
The video probably shaky, but
maybe it's the lighting, I don't know, but her skin looks more clear and more vibrant out right here. And then in the other video, she looks like things aren't happening. I don't know if it's the lighting or what's happening.
the run. I know my hair look a mess. I don't got my curling product, and I lost my bag. But oh yeah, I came on here. So a lot of bad stuff happened yesterday, and I went to go visit my mother, and she basically tried to I went to go visit her, and I wanted to share my good news about me and my new job and stuff like that. And she basically chased me. I didn't go to the cops or nothing like that. I don't want to press charges, but she chased me. I wasn't manic or nothing like that, and I wasn't doing nothing weird. I waited outside. At first, she wasn't answering, and I was calling her or whatever like that, and I wasn't manic. And I knocked on the door or whatever like that, and I waited for her to come outside because I really wanted to talk to her. And
Yeah, that does look like she had a filter on in that one. That can even out our smooth complexions out. So Ryder Rue tries to add. She's, by the way, if y'all don't know Ryder Rue, she's a liar. She makes up a lot of lies, and she's hoping that no one will be around to correct her lies or debunk her lies, and call her out. Sometimes even her minion will call her out. I'm not gonna say which one. BDC is all I'll say. Will call her out. To be honest, that person be checking her left and right and making her look stupid. And to be honest, she is stupid. Okay, but sometimes she needs pushback. Okay. It's hilarious. Okay. But yeah, people need pushback sometimes, and people just to correct things. So you don't need people to be like yes man to everything you say. It starts to be weird. Okay. Especially when you're putting out wrong information, disinformation or misinformation on certain things. Hold on.
Hey everybody. I'm gonna wait until people come in the room. I know my hair look a mess. I don't got my curling product. And I lost my bag. But oh yeah, I came on here. So a lot of bad stuff happened yesterday. And I went to go visit my mother, and she basically tried to I went to go visit her, and I wanted to share my good news about me and my new job and stuff like that. And she basically chased me. I didn't go to the cops or nothing like that, and I don't want to press charges, but she chased me. I wasn't manic or nothing like that, and I wasn't doing nothing weird. I waited outside. At first she wasn't answering, and I was calling her or whatever like that, and I wasn't manic. And I knocked on the door or whatever like that, and I waited for her to come outside because I really wanted to talk to her.
So this is already confirmed by her mother, but let me tell you the slight difference. Ryder Rue said she went out, she heard a boom, and she went outside and she saw her daughter with a gas can. I believe that she made up the gas can, acting like her daughter's gonna burn her house down because she's trying to make up excuse or justification to chase her daughter with a bat and threaten to kill her. Okay, that's a lie. I don't believe that at all. That's something added to the story to justify her actions. Okay, so girl, stop lying. Okay, she did not come out there with no gas can and all that. I don't believe it. You're always trying to say that she tried to burn this down and burn that down because you're hoping that people won't believe her because of some mental health. You're also having mental health issues, and it's clear. Chasing someone with a weapon is aggravated battery. Okay. Yes.
I think I ran into my uncle or somebody like that, and I had talked to him about mom, and he was like, well, go see her and see like what's up with her. So that's why I had went. And then when I had went, she basically chased me a block and a half with a metal baseball bat. And when I was out here homeless, I had got raped. I had messed with her. On my birthday, I had got raped and gang raped. It was 3 men that did it or whatever like that, and I was manic when they had did it. So I'm gonna just let y'all know because y'all probably already heard, or she probably told you whatever like that.
But is it, out there in the element in Philly, to be honest, people do target people that are homeless, that are prostitutes, that they feel are out and about, that no one will miss, that no one cares about. And they do target those people because those people are available. There's a whole theory called routine activity theory. And with that, where there's a motivated offender, someone that is willing to commit a crime, and then there's no supervision, like no security, police, surveillance cameras, other people walking around to see or intervene. And then there's a victim there that is attractive, suitable target, a victim that they feel is something that has something that they want, or something that they can easily control or manipulate or use, or whatever they're planning to steal or whatever else. It could be a person or object, thing, whatever. So with that comes, that crime can happen to someone that's out and homeless and prostitutes. with all three of those elements converge, that sort of crimes can usually happen, are more likely to happen when three things converge. Okay, that there's a motivated offender, a suitable target, and then there's lack of supervision, and that's called routine activity theory of crime. Okay, so that fits for prostitutes and homeless people, because there are always going to be a lot of times around people that are motivated to commit a crime in unsupervised areas, and suitable targets because they have something that some people might want, or they are a attractive target for some purpose, some sport or some sort of whatever action. Okay, yeah.
But I'm expecting or whatever like that. And at first I was going to get an abortion, but then at 11 weeks I went manic again. And now basically it's too late to get an abortion. I wasn't going to keep the baby. That's why I said, oh, it's something that I wanted to tell you on the list.
So she wasn't going to keep this baby at first, but then time has, she was manic around a certain 11 weeks or so, and then time has passed. So now it's too late to have an abortion. So now she's pregnant, and she's like, I have, she has to go ahead and have the child now. Okay.
Video, whatever like that. But yeah, I didn't know how to tell y'all, but I got gang raped or whatever like that. Yeah, I had intercourse with one person on my birthday consensually, and them other three people, it was gang rape. And what they did was they had put, because I started smoking cigarettes in October, and what they did was they had put fentanyl in a cigarette or whatever like that, and that's how that happened.
So this can actually happen where you can consent to intercourse with one person, and then they'll have friends there or other people there, and then those people then sexually assault you. So that's what SAU. So that's what looks like happened, that she probably trusted one person and agreed to intercourse with that person, and then the other people assaulted. So that can happen. And I think that I have to go back and listen to Ryder Ruth's video, but sometimes people spin stories as if something is consensual, and when it's not, it's non-consensual. Okay. So what happens is, that means that when the father slammed her, he already knew she was pregnant when he put hands on her and slammed her. And then Ryder Ruth, when she chased her with the bat and threatened to kill her, she knew she was pregnant. So they don't care. Okay. So she was pregnant during these incidents. And also, I don't know, again, she keeps on, she has another child. She keeps on having children when she's not stable. So she has to be responsible as well. She's grown, and I understand that she is a product of her environment, but she still has, just like Ryder was a product of her environment, probably. You're still responsible for your offspring's kids that you bring into this world, and what you do and how they are raised and things like that, and your actions. So things happen in life, but you still are responsible for your life. Okay. Again, so it's across the board, because we're also going to have her kids growing up, and they're going to be talking about how their mother was neglectful, or their mother wasn't there for them, or they felt abandoned. And then they're going to be hurt because they wanted love from their mother, or I don't know if their father's in their life. So this is like a generational curse that keeps going on and on. And I'm not bringing up this to bash her or trash her or victim blame her or shame her. I'm talking about in a separate incident. She's continuing this since we're talking about her being with child. Okay. However, the issues that she's facing with her own children don't justify or excuse Ryder Ruth's chasing her with a bat while she's pregnant with her current child, or threatening to kill her, or her father slamming her while she's pregnant. All of that does not justify these current actions. So we're not going to deflect to talk about how she's doing with her kids, and to get off of how Ryder Ruth treating her daughter. These are separate incidents. And these are separate issues. So we're going to keep these issues separate. A lot of people like to conflate topics so then they can get away with certain behavior. Okay. And we're not going to do that. Okay. If someone was essayed today, and then tomorrow they go rob a bank, We're not gonna say, oh, but they're a bank robber. Fuck what happened to them when yesterday. No, we're still gonna say that they are SA victim, and they also are a bank robber. Two things could be true at once. Okay, so we're not going. You never combine two issues and then try to dismiss one because of another, or because that person's a prostitute, and they have sex for money. So then now they can't be great because they have sex for money. Yes, they can still, when they are having sex for money, they're consenting to having sex for money. If someone rapes them, that's non-consensual, so that's rape. Okay. So yeah, so people like to, I'm not a person that I keep things separate. Okay. Hold on a second.
And they basically passed me around. So yeah. So now, look, I'm about to show you.
Okay, hold on.
So now, yeah.
She is definitely pregnant. Okay. So Ryder knew she was pregnant. You knew your daughter was pregnant, and you chased her with the bat and threatened to kill her while she's pregnant. There's no justification or excuse for that behavior. Okay. And that's why you try to make up a story that you gotta blow the house down. Okay.
Fentanyl and a cigarette or whatever like that. And that's how that happened. And they basically passed me around. So, yeah. So now, look, I'm about to show you. So now, yeah. Yeah, so now I think I'm like 18 weeks. You know, the baby is 18 weeks and I can feel it move and stuff. And I think it's a boy too. I'm sitting like low or whatever like that. So most likely it's a boy. And I got good news. I got housing or whatever like that. So that's good news. I got, well, God willing, I'm going to have housing. But if everything works out, it's playing out, I'm going to have housing, whatever like that. And I'm not letting nobody know where the fuck I live at either. Nobody. But anyway, ain't nobody coming over. Ain't nobody know where I live at. Ain't nobody that, when I was out here, the people that helped me, that's different. But even them, only one person probably going to be there that helped me since I've been homeless or whatever like that. But yeah, that's what I came on here to tell y'all. And tell Mo that oh yeah, y'all, I lost my phone. So if y'all get in contact, if y'all, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. If y'all, you know, the ones that do know Mo, tell her that I lost my phone. And that hit me up on Instagram. And I'm probably gonna get a new phone. I don't know when I'm gonna get a new phone, but yeah, I lost my phone. My bad, because a couple days ago I was manic. And when I was manic, I went to the hospital 3 different times. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I'm homeless or what, I went to the hospital 3 different times and tried to 201 myself. And they turned me away.
So she tried to 201 herself. Now, I want to say this. So Peace Love says unfit Ryder Root will try to justify this. Well, she already did. She said that she heard a loud boom. Doesn't make any sense. And she said she went outside and she saw her daughter with a gas can, acting like she was an arsonist gonna blow the house down. So she already is making up some sort of justification and try to play the victim of her daughter, like, oh, she had to blow the house down and chase her away with the bat and threaten to kill her. No, the bat stuff happened, but it wasn't because she had no gas can. You added that to the story. And by the way, Ryder Root lies on me 24/7. All she does is everything she says about me is a lie. Like I would say 95% of the time she's lying. She's making up stuff. Okay. And that's how I know I don't believe shit she says about other people either. Because she's always lying. She doesn't care about long as she can get a cash out from anybody, she'll make up a story.
They went and let me admit myself. So yeah.
Now I believe, to be honest, that she's homeless and she's looking for a place to stay. Some people try to be in a hospital because guess what? In the hospital, you're guaranteed safety because you're in there. You're gonna be more safe. Okay. Safety. You get food. People are gonna take care of you. They're gonna be, giving you attention, medication. So some people actually want to be in a hospital. To be honest, if I was homeless and people are out there trying, you never know, you're feeling unsafe. and food is this and that, and things going on. You might want to be in in a hospital is warm and people are looking in at you. I mean, to be honest, I think that she's, they probably turn her away because they probably used to some people that are homeless and they are just trying to commit themselves and for other reasons that they feel like, and it could be other things going on, but I will say this, that's not really my main focus of this live, is to talk about things that we don't have a corroboration for, of receipts for, things like that. Okay, that's just her experiences and her story.
Yeah. So I came on here to tell y'all. And that nigga nasty as fuck. I'm not gonna say no name, but you know who he is. Nasty as fuck. Gonna lie and tell my ex that I wanted to F him, knowing damn well I didn't. And then that's nasty because it's incest. And then that person, I already told y'all, that person slammed me, whatever, like that, while I was pregnant. Yeah, slammed me while I was pregnant, and I didn't even go to the cops. And then my ex took my son, I got the screenshots too. My ex took my son, you should press charges, this and that. I said, well, you ain't press charges when your mom ain't press charges on you when you choked her, so I'm not pressing charges on him. But if it was, I ain't press charges about that. And even when I got raped, I never pressed charges. I didn't. Only thing I did was recorded it to, I didn't press charges. I didn't go to the cops. That's the point. Yeah, as long as you don't go to the cops, that's not bad. And if somebody raped me, that's not being a rat. Somebody raped you. And then I ain't gonna lie, I got people basically, I'm trying to move. I really want to move out of Philly because now, I'm not being paranoid, nothing like that. It's people basically after me. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from that dumbass. Oh yeah, and I'm not, all that nice shit, kumbaya shit that I was on with trees, that shit is, no, it's none of that anymore.
So yeah, she wanted to try to voluntarily commit herself in Philly, and that's why she's want to we call it voluntarily admission, or but they call it she's calling it 201 herself in there. Yeah, hold on.
Because you chased me down the fucking street while I was pregnant with a fucking metal baseball bat. So all that nice shit out the window. It's out the window.
Yeah, she did, and now she's trying to justify it by saying try to burn the house down. Okay, Ryder was a liar.
And everybody wants to talk about, whore this, whore that. Whores don't got grip. That's what my Uncle Jay said. Uncle Jay said whores don't got grip, and I can pull a condom off a dick. So yeah, you tell me who's a whore. That part got me fucked up. But yeah, I just came on here to say that. And when I get a chance, I will be back on here. So can y'all please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I just wanted to check in and let y'all know what's going on.
Ryder says whore all the time because she's projecting. She's a hoe. Okay, Ryder, you're a hoe. Okay, an unfit hoe at that. Okay.
But yeah, that's it. And then another thing, I asked my parent for help. I'm not gonna say which one. I asked my parent for help, and this nigga wouldn't even let me stay one night at his house until the morning time. So we went on Center City to go to the homeless outreach center or whatever like that, where they place you in a shelter. This dirty ass nigga, incest trifling nigga, rape pervert. Because technically you are a pervert because you got my mom pregnant when she was 14 and he was 21.
Yeah, exactly. So she says that Tony was 21 and Ryder got pregnant at 14 early. So that's statutory rape. Okay, she cannot consent at that age. But since she's in that situation, they still will call it most likely statutory rape instead of just rape itself. Rose says, why is not on Social Security? Because she has a qualified illness to get approved. I don't know. Is it possible that she is on Social Security and then she just mismanages her funds and money? But good point. I don't know if she's on any government assistance.
That's a pervert. It's a pedophile. So I can't say that. So like I said, this nigga wouldn't even let me spend a night one night. Weird. So I don't fuck with him or anybody he associates with at this point. It's certain people that I still want to mess with that he associated with, and I feel type of way because nobody obligated to help me, but at the same time, don't be talking.
So she says nobody's obligated to help her, and I do see that as well. GT5, continuously trying to explain herself, Because I think that Ryder Rue is always trying to discredit her and say that she's mentally unwell, and to try to get people to not believe her. And I hate when people do that. Oh, this didn't happen or that didn't happen. Almost everything she says about what Ryder Rue has done to her, Ryder Rue corroborates it, or someone else corroborates it, or is back with some sort of corroboration, shall I say, from some source. Her daughter came on here and said she was SA. Guess what? Ryder Rue confirmed, yes, she was SA along with another daughter. You see what I'm saying? It's corroborated. She says that she came on here and said her father and her got into an altercation, and then Ryder Rue and her father Tony were on the phone and confirmed that there was an altercation that happened. She says that her mother chased her with the bat, and guess what? Ryder Rue confirmed it. So does not have credibility for a lot of these incidents she's saying is happening to her, and it has happened to her. Yes. So you have to believe everything she says? No, but can you or should you believe what has been corroborated by both sides? There is no reason not to. Mental illness or not, those stories have been corroborated. Okay.
All this family stuff, and we got you this and that. And then when the time comes, I'm out here by myself. When I'm out here, it's me being out here really not the thing, but I'm just out here fucked up by myself. And
yes, and I understand people not trusting someone with mental illness. She did say she ran up and she tried to choke her father, choked him out. I don't know, but choking him. So I understand that. You feel like you don't want this person in your home. You feel unsafe and things like that. Now, do I agree that you should, someone knock on your door, you should go out the house, chase them with a bat and threaten to kill them? Not really. Okay. No. You could have just stayed indoors. You didn't even have to open your door. And then for chasing for a long distance with a bat and then threatening to kill them, she's unfit. And then call her all types of horrors, get on the phone with her father and making her into content and things. It's just all weird. Okay. You don't want to get the person help, or you try to get the help you can't. You don't want anything to do with the person, and cut the person off and just go. Disconnect and go. There's no need to escalate to this. Call the police. So while she was outside of your door, you don't want her there, she's not leaving, call the police and say, someone's on my door, at my door. You don't have to say your daughter if you don't want to. You demon daughter, whore, whatever, is at my door, and I want her off my property. The police comes out and they say, ma'am, you have to leave this property. Problem solved. You don't get a metal bat or a bat. You run outside and then chase her down the road and threaten to kill her. That's weird. You see the difference? How you handle the situation. You wonder how your daughter is the way she is, because she's a product of her environment. That's not a sane person would call the police and get the person removed from their property, not chase somebody with a bat. Unless that person was already in your home and they were threatening you inside your home, then you have to do what you have to do. But for you to get a bat and then go outside and chase the person, y'all, Ryder Rue is unfit. Okay.
People claim that they fuck with me. I don't fuck with me. If I fuck with somebody, I'm not going to sit there and let them just be fucked up by themselves, especially when they got stuff going on for themselves, got a job, whatever like that. I did the I-9 for them, so I'm in it. And the lady acting funny, but I just got off the phone with my job or whatever like that, and she was talking about some, it wasn't even a recruiter or whatever like that.
Oh wait, she said that she said Ryder Rue also said that now drop her hospital papers at her house, and the paper says she is not pregnant, but we can clearly see that Ryder Rue is lying. And remember, Ryder Rue made a station head. She made a station head before her daughter went live. So maybe she wasn't thinking that her daughter would show her belly.
She said to herself, I'm not even a recruiter. And she told my son, most likely we moved on with another candidate. Yes, you don't even know that my start date is like in June something. How you moved on with a different candidate when the start date is in June? That don't even make sense. Like, you just being a bitch, basically. So yeah. So whoever know Mo, let Mo know I'm okay, whatever like that. And to be honest, I feel as though Mo is the only one that really gave a fuck about me for real. Like, yeah. Because everybody else, Mo showed that she cared by sending fucking money. Like, put your money where your mouth is. Nobody obligated to do anything for me. But don't sit up here and be like, we care so much, we this and that. But then when somebody needs something, y'all don't even help them, but y'all help people that be doing all types of bad shit. Y'all help the people that's fucked up, like people that's like, that's sick. Like people that's like, what I mean by sick is like people that be doing fucked up shit to kids and stuff like that. Y'all don't mind helping them and helping their channel grow and stuff like that. But when it's somebody doing something productive, they don't get as much views as people that's doing negative stuff. And that's like, that's fucked up to me. But it is what it is. That's why I'm gonna be on here like that, because it's like, you only get views and stuff like that if it's some drama. So, and I don't like that. So yeah, that's why I'll be showing my face like that. But I just want to check in with y'all and let y'all know what's going on, because if I disappear, it's on
Now,
record.
what she's playing on YouTube is that drama and entertainment usually gets more clicks and views, and even conspiracy content, people like the mystique of that type of content, and just content people consider to be boring. Now, to be honest, there is an audience for it, but it's hard to get into that audience or that type of community where you have this type of content. Okay, it's just that simple. Okay, most people log in for entertainment and to laugh and to take a break from the real world. And the other topics are like documentaries and those other, like, you know. So what she's realizing is that she's not really getting as much attention as other people that are mostly like beef sector or doing beef videos or dramatic content. And that's just the reality of YouTube. So I guess she was thinking that she would probably take off on YouTube, and that's probably not going to happen for her, to be honest, unless she went into some sort of other sector. Okay. You said, Lisa said she probably won't be able to start that new job pregnant. It depends on what type of job, and most people are not going to discriminate because someone's pregnant. I guess it depends on what job she has and things like that, but that can be discrimination to do that. And I do agree with this. Ryder Root knows that her daughter won't call the police. That's why they continue abusing her. Yeah, because she definitely could have reported her for chasing her with the bat and all that. And I'm sure Ryder Root would have lied and said, no, I didn't. I didn't chase her with the bat, you know. And I do believe that she's, you know, things are kind of escalating for her. It looks like she's trying to find shelter. She's trying to survive and trying to get, and she's now pregnant, so a lot might be going on. She has mental health issues. A lot of things are going on, and now she says that she lost her phone.
That somebody gets sent to me. Yeah, that part. But yeah, see y'all later. Bye.
So ultimately, she did admit to wrongdoing as far as it was with her father, right? And so they got into a altercation. Her father has issues as well. So we have confirmed the violence, the threats. A pregnant woman definitely been endangered. And, you know, Ryder Root crossing lines. Okay. And mental illness does not mental illness does not erase the truth. Okay. Yeah, excuse me, I'm tired. I did a 5-hour live already earlier today. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a recording right now to kind of corroborate this story. Hold on. You know, people like to lie and people want a receipt of, you know, corroboration. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm just trying to explain for people that don't know. For corroboration, that means that someone else is saying that the story is true. So we have Ryder Root, we have her daughter saying that Ryder Root chased her with a bat. So then Ryder Root says that she did in fact chase her daughter with a bat. So now this is a true story because both parties agree that there was a chasing. Ryder Root chased her daughter with a bat. Now, where the differences lie is that Nye is not saying that she was out there to blow up no one's house. She was there to try to visit her mother because I guess the uncle had told her that she'd try to visit her mother. And I do believe that she probably wanted to try to stay with her mother and visit her mother, right? And reconnect. And then Ryder Root is saying that her daughter had a gas can, and I don't believe that for 1 second. Number one, she would have to pay for money. She would have to pay for that and get gas. And this girl clearly does not have that money to be doing that, to be wasting money like that. That part I believe is made up for Roddy Root to justify her actions. Okay.
And I heard a big boom. I go downstairs and I open the door with a baseball bat, an aluminum baseball bat. And I commenced to.
So she says it's an aluminum baseball bat, and Nas says it's a metal baseball bat. Now, both can look similar in comparison, okay? Now, who do I believe? You know, Roddy was saying it's aluminum, so maybe it's aluminum because she's the owner of it. At the same time, I don't really believe everything she says because she lies on me nonstop. So she lacks credibility. I will have to see the bat for myself or to believe what quality it is. And to be honest, I don't care if it's aluminum, metal, plastic, or whatever, you still chase her with a bat. A bat is a bat. But it's interesting how she's trying to describe it as aluminum to, you know, she made sure to add that detail.
Chasing her down the fucking street, and I told her I was going to knock her fucking head off.
So she didn't just say she opened the door with a bat to intimidate her. She said she chased her down the road. So Na also said that she would chase her down the block. You see, so is Na's story credible, mental illness or not, when her mom is confirming the same story, right?
Came back to my house again. And she said, I believe you, I believe you. I said, I will fucking kill you. You better leave and me and my family alone.
So she's acting like she's protecting her house, protecting her family, and I will fucking kill you. You don't leave. The thing is, she is also your family. Yes, she's just strange and you don't want anything to do with her. But do you have to chase her down the road with the bat? Do you have to threaten to kill her? No, you don't. You don't have to do that. Well, what I'm trying to say is, as far as metal, there are some bats that are kind of like heavy. They're heavy duty, they're heavy duty metal bats, and they're harder. Sometimes when people add aluminum bat, they're trying to say that it's more lightweight. I hope you understand what I'm saying. There are these lightweight bats that are aluminum. It's metal. Aluminum is metal, right? And it's lightweight. And then there are these other bats that I think are more heavier. So then they're more metal and like harder. So then it you know. So she wants to make it seem like she had a lightweight kind of flimsy kind of bat compared to some sort of hard bat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So thank you for that clarification, though, because I definitely want to make sure people understand what I'm saying. So yes, aluminum is a metal, but I believe she added aluminum to make it so it's more hollow and lightweight and flimsy compared to some metal, like those other bats that are really harder and things like that, and could cause more damage to kind of like lessen her harm or the harm that she would be able to do to her daughter. Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
So I chased her away, and I haven't seen her since. So most likely she's going back down to her dad's job to harass them because they know.
So she thought that, you know, I'm sorry, but maybe it's just me, but press 1 in chat if you feel that Roddy Root was justified in chasing her daughter with this aluminum metal bat, right? And press 2 if she wasn't justified in doing so. I don't think that Roddy Root believes that she's justified, because if she felt that she was justified, she would not have started a story where she heard this boom and then she went outside and her daughter had a gas can. Her daughter didn't say nothing about no gas can or doing anything with no gas can. So I don't think that I think that Roddy Root knew it was a bad look and it wasn't a good idea. So she made up this whole gas can story. Okay. Now, someone came in the chat and said that Ryder Root said that her daughter was not pregnant. Jojo says lightweight bat threatening to unalive her. I don't think so. It was probably a baseball bat. Let me Google something. It definitely was a baseball bat. She's saying it was aluminum baseball bat, and Nah is saying it's a metal baseball bat. We already know aluminum is a metal. However, let me actually Google baseball bats, because I know that there's bats that are they're heavier, and they can definitely do more harm. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so features of more metal heavy bats. These bats are generally 100% metal, usually aluminum alloy, which offers a stiffer, more direct energy transfer from the batter to the ball. At the end of the day, a bat is a bat. Like, she shouldn't be chasing her with any sort of bat. I was just making a distinction that I feel like Ryder was trying to, make it so it was a more lightweight bat compared to a heavy metal bat. Okay. And then there are composite bats and wood bats. And then there are hybrid bats where there's a combination of metal and other material. And there are some bats that said there are aluminum based but mixed with other metals. And those are stronger and more responsive than basic aluminum. So yeah, either way it goes, some are heavier than others. So I would just say that I felt like Ryder Root was trying to I just felt like she was trying to make it so it's more appearing to be a lighter, than a typical bat, than some other bats. Okay, that's why I feel like she added that in there. Either way it goes, she chased her with the bat. Okay, hold on a second. So let me actually listen to this, because someone said that in the chat that Ryder Root also was saying that her daughter wasn't pregnant. Okay. Now, some people have a belly, but that belly doesn't look like it looks like a pregnant belly, not a belly that from just a food belly, or just a belly just because someone has a belly from either having a child or whatever reason. Okay. Yeah, she could have been knocking on the door. But I believe that Ryder was trying to say boom, like acting like her daughter was doing something, like, with the exception of the gas can that Nah didn't mention. What did you say? Yeah, both scenarios are consistent with the exception of the gas can that Nah didn't mention. But ultimately, yes, it's the same story besides the gas can. So, you know, so she's Nas said metal bat, and then Ryder Root said aluminum bat. It's the same thing because the metal bat, usually based on the results, are mostly made out of aluminum anyway. Aluminum alloy or just aluminum, and sometimes other metals are mixed in and things like that. It's just some are more heavier than others. Okay, it depends on how the construction of it. So the construction of it is different, but the material is the same. Okay, yeah. But let me listen to this audio really quickly because I need to see what Ryder Root said about this pregnancy before I get off here. Okay.
And I heard a big boom. I go downstairs and I open the door with a baseball bat, an aluminum baseball bat. And I commenced to chasing her down the fucking street. And I told her I was going to knock her fucking head off if she came back to my house again. And she said, I believe you. I believe you. I said, I will fucking kill you.
Okay, so that's that. Hold on one second. So they have the same story besides the gas can. You're correct on that, okay? Jess says her stomach looks like she's really pregnant. She looks pregnant to me. Let me see something. I didn't know Ryder had said that. Again, I don't listen to all her stuff, okay? And someone actually, shout out to the person I appreciate, they actually sent me the timestamp of this bat situation. That yeah. So Ryder thinks I listen to all her shit. No, I don't. Someone actually sent me this timestamp. So now let me try to see if I can. I'm sure it's probably doing the same one. So let me see. Hold on. If I can find the pregnant thing. Hold on. So Ryder Root says that her daughter vandalized her house. So she said that she made a police report on vandalism. She be making false police reports on her daughter as well. I don't think your daughter went out there and vandalized your house. I think you're making that up so you can do a false report on her, so you can come back to YouTube and say, "Look, I had to file a police report on her." I don't believe your story at all. Ryder Root is such a liar. And she just makes up stuff. If she vandalized your house, where's the proof of her vandalizing your house?
And
What made her think that it was okay to come over there?
And that's not an excuse to still chase her with a bat.
Chase
Chase her with a bat and stuff. Hold on.
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. Dani, Dani, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani, Dani Montana. Hit that light, Dani.
I'm still looking for when she said the whole pregnant thing before I get off here. And also, if your daughter was vandalizing your house, do you think that's still a justification to chase her with a bat and threaten to unalive her? That doesn't make any sense. So you say you called the police on her, you reported her to the police and made a police report. But then, you know, if the police were to go out there and you chase her with a bat and threaten to kill her, you will be in trouble as well. Like, you think that the police would let you get away with what you did if she had reported you? You know what I'm saying?
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. Dani, Dani, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani, Dani Montana. Hit that light, Dani. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. Dani, Dani, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani, Dani Montana. Hit that light, Dani. Dani, Dani, Dani.
You must be talking about a different podcast. It's not timestamp 8 minutes and 24 seconds for this podcast. So you must be talking about a different day on a different podcast. Okay, so this is not for this one.
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. Dani, Dani, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani, Dani Montana.
And I have her discharge hospital papers
Hit that light,
that proves she was outside my house stalking me. She took all of my mail out my mailbox, and then.
So I don't know. I was thinking it was right there, but it says something about discharge papers, but it's just about the mail. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not gonna hold everybody trying to find it. If someone can find it, and you can send it to me on IG or my email. But anyway, I love y'all. I did my live for today, and I appreciate y'all. And let's look at the poll, and then we're gonna get out of here, okay? Because this is my second live in this child. So I will be skipping some days because this is the weekends I have more free time. Okay. Let's see. Was Ryder Root right to chase her daughter with the metal bat and threaten to kill her? 11% says yes. 86% says no, and 3% says still thinking about it. So with that being said, the majority says no, that she was not right in doing so. And I agree with the majority, okay? If someone, you say you heard someone outside your house and she's out there, you don't want her there, what you can do is call the police and say, there's someone outside my house, I don't want them there. And then the police will come and escort them away from your property. There's no need to get a metal bat, exit your house where you're already safe inside your house, go outside and then chase them down the road with the bat and then threaten to kill them. The police would have said, why didn't you stay inside your home and then call us? Hold on. Okay, so hold on. Someone gave me another timestamp, so give me just a second. Oh, this is the same person as before. My bad. I must have overlooked the second one. My bad. Hold on.
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana.
already. And in that, I said, well, it's God's plans. My hand is out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to happen to her, but guess what? I'm not going to be crushed in a million pieces if something does. I'm not. Because I feel like I am so far removed from that. And I'm so good with God and whatever his will is, that whatever he wants to do is he's going to have his way anyway, without my permission. So the fuck is going to be me protesting about it for? That's why
So she said she doesn't want nothing to happen to her, but if it does, she's not gonna be crushed. Yeah. Hold on.
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. Dani, Dani, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani, Dani Montana. Hit that light, Dani.
she's still trying to hold me accountable for all the children that she has lost. Even now to this day, I have paperwork to disprove her claim right now. But you think I'm gonna post it so I can prove to you bitches, you strangers, about what the fuck is true? I don't give a fuck what you believe.
So here she goes. She has some receipt allegedly that she can post to disprove something, but she refuses to post it. But she's always trying to, like, girl, you always saying you have some receipt, but you refuse to post it. Like, please stop. What receipt?
Tell y'all that she's pregnant, and bitch, she's pregnant. More power to her. All I know is that I got her medical fucking paperwork that says she's not. Now, what you want to do?
So she's saying that she got proof that her daughter isn't pregnant, and people can believe she's pregnant or not, but she got proof that she isn't. So where is her proof in medical records? Y'all listen, Roddy be making up lies. If you got proof that she's lying about being pregnant, then where is it?
House that she tried to.
So anyways, I love y'all and get out of here. Do y'all believe that she's pregnant? By looking at her stomach and her daughter, it looks like I believe that she is pregnant. Roddy was trying to say she has paperwork. How would you get her paperwork and see if she's pregnant or not? And you say that you have her discharge papers and she and you see how. And anyways, I love y'all. Let me get out of here because Roddy was just a liar, you know. And that's why I started live and I let everyone know, since I have my own experiences with Roddy Rude, and she lies on me about 95% of the time. She's always making up lies on me nonstop. Unless she has a receipt, I don't believe anything she says about anyone. That's a content creator, her daughter, moderators, anybody she talks about. I don't believe it unless she has a receipt. Because if you lie on me the way that you do, you will lie on everyone else. Okay, too. All right, y'all. Bye. And don't forget to smash that like button on the replay.